Hey everybody, Tony and Sarah Zalecki. Happy day to you guys. We're super excited. It is officially, 5 years for us, the big 5. So we are excited to share with you guys just some cool business hacks. If you guys are, if you're looking for just some things that can really help you as far as growing your business, this is going to be a great live for you guys. We're going to have a lot of fun on here. If you are new, go ahead and type in new. And if you are live, hi Elaine, hi Gary, a lot of you guys.
Hey,
I
Tracy.
saw some Thailand jumping on. Feel free to kind of go in the comments and let us know where you guys are watching from. If you're watching the replay, hi replay. I know a lot of you guys are on the replay. So, and thank you for the shares as well. Man, we have had a really packed just a lot of celebrating going on this week, right? A lot of celebrating. And so, hi Tracy. And so we want to talk to you guys about just some biz hacks that we actually have done over the last 5 years to grow our business. You know, I think for a lot of people, it's, obviously challenging and because it's something new or something they're just trying to figure out. And so we want to give you some tips that helped us to kind of really what we call stick and stay in the business. And so we're going to walk you guys through some of that stuff today. We want to have a lot of fun. We're all about celebrating. We celebrated Tony's 8 years of sobriety yesterday. We're celebrating 5 years today over here. So
hunkering down into one business.
Yes.
And that is crucial. So
exactly.
I'd say the first tip we want to talk about is we were so just blessed, so to speak, that we were told that it wasn't going to be easy. It was going to be a grind.
Right.
It would take everything we had in us if we really wanted to make the big money. And that was kind of the expectation that was set from day one 5 years ago. And I so respected that because in the past, I remember people telling me, it's going to be easy. Oh, you just do this, a little bit of this, and you'll make all this money. Or you don't have to sponsor a lot of people and you'll have this big business. And all that nonsense isn't true, right, babe?
Right, exactly.
But we were told that it is going to be challenging. And you guys, you just got to look at it and go, it's a real business. You're going to have to work this thing. You're going to have to grind it out. And you're going to have to, just make it happen every single day as you're going through the ebbs and flow of business, of recruiting, of, acquiring customers, as building your team, selling the dream, vision, that you're going to have to really take a different stance on it and look at it at a different level, right, babe? Right.
I mean, I think for a lot of people and even like us, I mean, we knew coming in, they were like, hey guys, it's going to be hard. You're literally... I mean, for us, we had to have a big vision. And I think a lot of times with a lot of people, it's I don't know, somehow there's a disconnect between network marketing and business in general. And I'm like, guys, it's the same deal. You're going to have to work your guts out like anything else. If you expect to get in here and not really work hard, well, it's not going to happen. And so for us, we were we knew that we were going to have to give it everything that we've got, literally. And I mean, we've done that for 5 years. I mean, day in and day out and day in and day out. And obviously it's paid off handsomely times, 100 plus. But for us, it was just knowing that, there was going to be a lot of hard work. And so I think but I also think too, what's interesting is we talk to so many people, right, every day about network marketing. And a lot of times these people that we talk to, I think what happens too in our business is people get jaded, meaning they get jaded, because they forget that, the income that you can make here is so incredible that when people are all of a sudden making $2,000 or $3,000 a month, they're not happy with that. All of a sudden we hear people complaining about $2,000 or $3,000. I'm like, guys, let's be realistic here. What would it take at your current job that you're at to make an extra $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month, right? I mean, would it take a lot more than 5 to 10 hours a week? You know what I mean?
I mean, drop me a 1 if you would be grateful and be ecstatic part-time building a network marketing business if you're making $2-3 grand a month.
Yeah.
Would that be acceptable?
Yes, for
Drop me a 1 if that would be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it would totally, for a lot of people, just an extra $800 a month totally changes their life, right? So I think it's important for us networkers to step back and understand our perspective and go, gosh, guys, like, this is incredible of what we can do. I mean, name one company or one industry out there that we could literally can get involved in on a shoestring and build a crazy big business, right? You can't, right? I mean, the price of entry in a network marketing is so small, but I think too, it's like, so because the entry is small, it's easy for people to like make up any excuse there is out there on why it doesn't work, right? And so one of the things I think a tip for us too that we did early on is we're like, you know what, no matter what, like we're just not going to get caught up in all the little stuff, right? And a lot of times we see people like get so tripped up on the little things. They're tripping up on these little things that they're not seeing the big picture, right? They're tripping up on all these little things along the way. And I'm like, guys, like it's like if you're going up a mountain, like people are tripping on all these little rocks versus seeing the top of the mountain, right? And so I think it's important for all of us, like for us personally, like all we focused on is the top of that mountain. We just focused on the vision of where we were going, what we were doing, and we didn't let these little things trip us up. And so I want to encourage you, like, remember the small things are the small things, right? And so, you know, we learn how to have a fresh perspective on all these little things that potentially could have tripped us up.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
We looked at it and we're like, is this really a big deal? In a week, is this going to be a big deal? In a month, is this going to be a big deal? In a year, is it going to be a big deal?
Yes.
And usually the answer was no.
No.
The answer was no, right? So we learn how to make sure not to get tripped up on those small things, you know, as we were building a business the last 5 years.
And listen, 5 years today with one company. Our first 2 years by far were the most challenging. We were tested like you wouldn't believe.
God, for sure,
like
you guys.
we were like, what the heck some days? We're like, man. But you know what? It's how it is. It's business. Whether it's network marketing, traditional business, like those first 2 years, man, we had to figure it out. But we knew if we stayed around and we kept our eye on the prize, we would figure it out. So just be encouraged by that. It isn't going to be rosy every day, and you're going to have crazy months and crazy quarters and crazy years. But again, stay focused on what you're doing. Another great tip. We recruited hundreds of people the last 5 years.
Yes.
That was a big part of our success today. Like, we understood that we're recruiters, we're builders, that's what we do. We brought a ton of people in right away. Some of those people made it, most of them didn't, right?
Yeah.
And we're just okay with that because we get it. That's how it works. And it's like, we didn't like get, you know, depressed and go, oh my gosh, what are we going to do now?
Like, this isn't working.
Yeah, like
no.
It's
like,
part of the deal.
Exactly. And understand too, guys, you know what? What a really good piece of advice that someone taught me is they said, Sarah, here's the deal. Some people are going to be with you in the beginning. Some people are going to be with you for a season. And some people are going to be with you at the end. And that doesn't mean any of that is bad. Like, it just, that is just the process of how our business works. And so I learned how to be okay with that. And I will tell you that I had to kind of work through that because there were people that we brought in. And you know what? For one reason or another, they went another direction. We still have great friendships with them, but they just went a different way. And you know what? I had to be okay with that. I had to learn how to manage my emotions and not freak out and not be like, oh my God, this business doesn't work. No, the business works. It just is the way that people are and just some of the cycles that happen inside of our business. It's like when I used to work at the CPA firm, I used to have accountants that would switch from one CPA firm to the other CPA firm. It didn't mean the sky was falling. It just meant they kind of switched over.
Yep.
So that's the same thing in our business. Understand that people are going to come, people are going to go, people are going to come, people are going to go. And you know what? They're going to do that forever, for the rest of our career inside of network marketing. And that's okay. It has nothing to do with your company. It has nothing to do with you. It's just the way that it happens in the business.
Another big thing, complaining, moaning, and groaning does nothing for your business.
Exactly.
Does nothing.
We used to think that like complaining would actually get crap done. Well, let me tell you, the more you complain, the less the crap actually gets done. The less all of a sudden people are like, I'm not listening, mom, like they're not going to listen. You all of a sudden sound like Charlie Brown's teacher. Like, you're not going to get a voice inside of your business if you're complaining and moaning and groaning. Like, that does nothing. I tell people, like, guys, you're totally sabotaging your business right now. If you're doing that, make sure that you are the person that's coming up up with the solutions. Make sure you're the person that, a lot of times people are moaning and groaning. I would find myself moaning and groaning about my business when the reality was, it was a direct reflection of me. Meaning it was an issue that Sarah had to deal with. It was something that I went, okay, Sarah, you know what? Maybe you stink at that thing. You got to figure it out. Right? Maybe it was something that I had to be resourceful and figure out how I had to get better in that area. Again, it wasn't my sponsorship line. It wasn't the leadership. It wasn't the company. It wasn't product. It wasn't anything. It was something that I had to figure out. Right? So, you know, if you catch yourself doing that, a lot of times you just got to be reflective and go, man, what do I need to work on? Right? Because that's a lot of times that's a situation, is that it's just something that you have to work through, and that's not always easy. You know what I mean? It's definitely not an easy thing to work through.
Wow, babe, you're on fire. If you're getting some value out of this, share this out. We'd love to give you some love, because my babe is on fire. Last thing we want to talk about is the business takes time.
Yes.
You gotta hang tight.
Yes.
Stay sticky to the business.
Yes.
Don't look left, don't look right, don't look at the shiny object here, the shiny object there. Oh my gosh, they're doing this. Oh my God, they're doing that. Oh my God, wow. What am I gonna do?
Right.
What you're gonna do is stick in your own lane and keep going.
Right.
It's so important, because I tell you, 5 years today with one company, that's a big deal.
Yes.
I'm not going to mention any names, but there's friends of mine, there's people that have reached out to me
the
last 5 years, and they've been in over 10 different companies in the last 5 years.
And you just got to stick. You guys got to stick it out through the good and the bad, and you know what? There is no perfect company.
No.
There is no perfect leadership. There is no perfect comp plan. There is no perfect product. There is no perfect system. There is no perfect anything, right? But there are so many great companies out there that if you just got to stick, right? You got to stick and stay. And so many people are like, well, the grass is green over there. Well, the grass is green over there because those guys are working harder than you're working right now.
Yeah, they're watering it more than you are.
Yeah, so I'm like, guys, like if you work, like I'm telling you, it will come. And so, you know, we look at our last 5 years of where we're at, and guys, you know what? We had people that when we came and we started building, there was people that said, hey, like, do you guys really think that you've got what it takes to make it happen? Because we knew we had a big vision. We had a lot of work we had to do. And that motivated us. We're like, yes, you know what? We're going to figure this out, and we're going to grow, and we're going to get better, and we're going to attract the right people in our business because we're becoming more attractive because we're growing, right? So we want to encourage you guys today that if you are kind of going through a little bit of an ebb and flow in your business, you got stick it out, figure out how you can make a solution, figure out, like I tell people all the time, if there's something that your company isn't doing, one of our great mentors, Eric Worre's like, if there's something that your company isn't doing, well, you create it and you do it. Does that make sense? Inside of your company, like make it happen inside of your company. And so just sticking it out, being the person that's like, you know what? I'm going to stick and stay. And because I will tell you, that's how you build the credibility. That's how you build the loyalty. That's how you build the trust, right? Is sticking and staying. And I think about the hardships and the things that Tony and we've gone through over the last 5 years. Guess what? It is how we stand straight today, a little bit taller than what we did 5 years ago.
That's right.
Because of our experiences and who we are today. We're not the same person we were 6 months ago, or the year before, or even 5 years before that. And so if you want to really experience a personal growth, if you really want to experience just the magnitude of coming into your own, start the habit of sticking and staying. And I will tell you that will take you so far in your business. It's incredible. And we're just so grateful. I mean, for the last 5 years, it's something that, man, it's just incredible. I mean, it's just awesome. I mean, think about it.
We're grateful. We're blessed. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for listening. Hopefully you got some value out of this.
Yes.
Appreciate you guys so much. Can't wait to see you tomorrow night. We'll be on late tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. Central. Got some really cool things we want to share. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you soon, everybody.
Talk to you later, guys. See ya.